Hello there and welcome back to Let's Play Hand of Fate. I am the RNGenius, but you may call me Eric, and in the last episode we beat the Queen of Skulls. I'll be the first to say it was not due to pure skill. We did go through 4 encounters before her. We fought 3 mages, we fought a couple of dust enemies. In the Crucible we fought dust enemies and ratlings in the 3rd encounter, where we took quite a bit of damage there. And then we got to the Queen of Dust without any major encounters there. We didn't have to pass a Dark Dweller, we did not draw any pain cards, we had a great equipment loadout. Like, our damage was off the charts. I think we had 6 curses and we had the Occult Ring, meaning plus 18 damage per attack. We also had the Mage Gloves that allow for you to shoot 3 projectiles every time you defeat an enemy, which is awesome. I really enjoy those. And yeah, that was really great. We also got the landlocked lubber done with an iron ore. So that's real good. Now we're gonna go against the Queen of Plague. Negative aura. Whenever the player loses a curse, they also lose 1 random item. In the right situation, I do not have to. I don't have to be affected by that curse at all. So that's good. 4 times 6 of plague in there, okay, and 5 times the cursed gambler. Lore: the Ratman Queen can birth thousands of her foul kind, protecting them with her prodigious spear skills. By the way, I also want to go against her, so don't push the B button.
Under the ground, the filthy rat kind court her favor, murder each other with leprous teeth for the honor of siring her children.
No. Occult Reflection is bad. Every 3rd attack and a skeleton inflicts on you, they get damaged instead, or they get thrown back. But that's so situational, I would rather not. Fortitude's Breath was less food, so that's good. Fleet Cuffs, not sold on those anymore. Mage Strike, I'll leave that in. Arrow Cutter, don't know what that does, but I assume you activate it and for a certain amount of time you can't be hit by projectiles. Which, all in all, is not great, but I'll leave that in there till I know what it does. Feathered Ice, never have used that. Mercenary Contract sucks. I really dislike Mage Strike as well. Warcry, never used it. Guildmaster's Ring is cool. Every shop you visit gives you 1 food. And you can have apparently as many rings equipped as you like. Healer's Ring is gonna go. Occult Ring is gonna stay in there. That saved my bacon last time. That's nice. That's not. Okay, I want that. I want that. I want the Bashing Ring, because every 10th bash during a combat, or every 10th successful bash during combat, you get 10 gold, which is cool. Consuming Shame. Mask of Extortion was awesome. I don't know what it does. Oh, we can inspect it. Increased attack damage based on inverse of player's gold. So if you have very little, you have very high damage. The greedy king of a faraway kingdom required his troops to wear these, compelling them to slowly give him all of their gold. Helm of Reflection, I'm not gonna take the antlers. Explorer's Helmet is nice. I'm gonna take both of those. Chains of Rage, why not? And Armor of Cold as well. Do we have a sword out? Yep. Mortal Whimsy. I think that's a sword. And Frostfang isn't in there either. I like Frostfang. Plunderous Cap. Never have put that to good use. I don't need the Explorer's Helmet. I'm gonna put Frostfang in there. I'm a big fan of swords. Now for the encounters. Demon Trader, good god. Druids. Never seen that one. Dead King's Hall's gonna go. Noble Trader's gonna go. Treasure Chest is gonna go. You're gonna go helpful priest, no, yes, yes, no, yes. Food wagon is just 1 food gain, I'd rather not. Tracks in town is good. Lonely Bard, The Apprentice, Surprise Porter was interesting. Last in the Desert sucks. We need a good weapon for Greenbarrow Forest and 3 rings. That's really hard to come by. Devil's Choice is good. Bad Luck Brooktop is good. Wise Fury is good. Crucible is horrible, but I'm gonna put that in there just for kicks. And Lizard Dome, no idea what that does. Meet the Highbinder seems like a good idea. And now one more. One more. Local Peasant. We had that in there for a long time. I think Local Peasant is real good. I really do think that's good. But I don't know. Dead Man's Gorge is also a really good encounter. We have enough encounters in there already. Let's do this. That only took 6 minutes.
With caution while facing the queen.
8 of Plague, good lord. 30% max health loss, negative aura. Cursed Gamblers. The 4-6 of Plagues. Traveling people. The shop prices are gonna be normal again. There's all the jacks, and the queen of the 2 queens are in there, literally. Wow.
You risk the true and final death at this table, as I risked my life in ages past.
The Maiden, that's a good start. One day in a shady forest you encounter an elf maiden. She stops to greet you. I am Marith of the Forest Folk. My people have long helped the mortals of this realm. What boon would you ask of me? How about cash? Marith seems surprised. It is unlike an adventurer to beg for a coin, but very well, if that is your wish. 3 gold gain. Well, that sucks. Oh, that doesn't. Nice. It is sad. It is said that sharp-eyed adventurers, yeah. The Lovers. At the town of Stigal, you meet a man who is serenading a young lady at her window. At your approach, she stops and turns to speak to you. My love and I wish to marry and leave this town, but her father has forbidden it. He's the master of the guild, a powerful figure in Stigal with many armed men at his command. I saw you fighting in the arenas. Please, will you help us to escape the town, that we might live together in happiness? Yeah, sure, but I'd like to get paid. You've got 2 rings, don't you? After sharing a look with his betrothed, the young man thinks long and hard before reaching a decision. We have nothing of value to offer, but our wedding rings. If they must be sacrificed for our love, then so be it. Hi. He gives you a second magical ring, saying, this ring belonged to my grandmother? No, to my mother. Hours later, you return to find the young couple hiding in the shadows, gesturing to them to be silent. You lead the way through the town.
Choose from these options.
Oh. You don't get far before stumbling into a group of armed guards. It's my father's men! The young lady exclaims, fleeing. Her lover follows her, leaving you to deal with the guards. The dealer draws you 2 monster cards. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we've got fish to fry. Mages are a problem. Nope. Ah, that was not a mage. Aw, man. I thought that was the mage doing the projectile attack, but nope. It's problematic that these have different projectile speeds. Well, I got that parry, but I didn't get that parry evidently. Okay, now it's just mages. Oh, 5 damage there unnecessarily. How about you get caught up, buddy? How about you get caught up, buddy? Ooh, that was a good finisher. He's probably doing the thing. Don't know in what direction. Well, now I know. Dodge away from those lines. You don't want any part of those. Nice. Well, good luck. No! Did I take damage? I hope I didn't. Go away, lines. Ooh! Killed him with his own magic. Look at you. I wonder why those mages are so goddamn, you know, such beefcakes with huge muscles. What kind of training do they go through? After the battle, there is no sign of the young lovers. You quickly leave the scene as more armed men approach from all directions. Well, I did get 2 rings. Which 2 rings? Survival's nice. A cold ring too. Cool. The cold ring. Oh, it belonged to my mother. Oh, that's perfectly safe. Desert cult.
Nothing speaks truth like blood.
In a forgotten desert temple, you stumble upon a cult performing a summoning. The cult leader, standing before an ancient altar, demands a blood sacrifice from you. Refuse to give blood. Offer your blood. The cult leader murmurs some words and then slices your arm with a knife. The leader draws you 2 pain cards. Okay. Okay. He collects your blood in a chalice and murmurs, "May the Dark One bless you." Draw 1 blessing card. Oh, he did bless me. Turns out my blood is toxic. You probably shouldn't have sacrificed it. Any hit on the player during combat has a chance to poison the attacker. The ceremony concludes hours later and the various hooded members turn and walk away. Left alone, you search the area. You draw 1 equipment card. This card's token is now mine. Yeah. Hello, token. I'm never gonna have to go through that again. Trading post.
Everybody has their price.
Yeah, but I don't have food, so decline. The old man shrugs, then wanders into the back room. Sorry, bud. Hitch a ride.
It's better than trudging along a muddy road.
You have found a friendly trader willing to let you ride on his wagon. You have discovered the exit to this area. You embark upon the next leg of your adventure.
Soon the game will end. I will take your piece from the board. It will be done. Unlike other opponents, I will remember you fondly.
Will you, though? Blood auction.
Let us stake a token on their foolishness.
Oh man, in the moonlit ruins of a long-forgotten castle, a host of unholy creatures gather. You discover that vampires are holding secret blood auctions. Mortals are allowed to bid using their own blood. Will I bid blood? I want to get this damn encounter out of my way. I really dislike this blood auction thing. You're ushered into the circle of bidders. Tonight's item is a magical ring that you are unfamiliar with. Bid 60 health. Fair enough. A strange creature comes to you and draws out your blood. You gotta pay even if you lose the bid, the creature explains. You wait while all the bids are taken. You lose the bid. The vampires take a break before the next item and you decide to leave before they take an interest in you. Awful! That was very observable too. The choice was only the second and the third one. But you can't really decide which one of those it was gonna be. Unfortunate. Traveling Tinker. In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. Tinkers sell items of all descriptions. Greetings, wise traveler. I have much to offer you. Give me food, maybe. Good food. A lot of food. A lot of good food. Well, 3 food is not what I'd call a lot, buddy.
I'm sure you're grateful for that.
Well, I bet. Plunderer's Cap, Guildmaster's Ring is interesting. Not for 30 though. Chains of Rage. And Innocence. Cooldowns are reduced and encounters are randomly revealed. I don't care about the cooldowns, but the medium armor is dope. During combat, strikes sustained from bows and wands have a chance to restore your cooldowns. Not that that's worth. Well, Chains of Rage is gonna be, isn't it? Better than my light armor.
Is that what you're going to do?
Do I have the light armor in my inventory now? Nope. I do not. What's the Ring of Hindsight is worth almost nothing. A cold ring is very, very expensive. And buy more food. Yes, I will leave the shop. With the Ring of the Guildmaster, it's a very cheap way to heal up between walking through a normal tile to the shop to a normal tile to the shop again. Because you only consume 1/2 food per, and you heal 4 per. So, basically you pay 1 food for every 8 health you gain. Just like a healer's cap would be. So that's nice. If I do that, that's a death, not with 23 health. I'm sorry. No. Okay, that's not the wrong option. Here. Your quest will have to wait. Not with 23. If I had more health than that, I would, but not at this point. Cursed Gambler.
I prefer not to play at chance. I only contend with the most serious of games.
In an old tavern at the edge of a dark forest, you meet a gambler. Care to try your luck at the cards? He asks with a wicked gleam in his eye. No. Fortune favors the bold, the strange man remarks as you leave him. Later you stand outside the tavern and realize that some of your food is missing. Some? Some of my food? Excuse me? Forest escape.
Make your way through the woods and see what lies beyond.
Your path forwards will take you into the forest. You have discovered the exit to this area. Take the forest path. You embark upon the next leg of your adventure.
What brings you to play the game? Ha, I know you
Meet the Highbinder.
Tackle the rest.
Okay.
You are silent.
Your meet is arranged to happen by the cliffs outside Norwich. However, when you arrive, you are greeted only by the icy cold embrace of the sea breeze. Just as you're wondering if you've been swindled, a young street urchin comes rushing towards you. He hands you a note before disappearing down the cliff face with a speed and grace you would not dare match. The note is from the Highbinder. Paranoia is always well-founded. There is a kraken attacking the ships that are leaving Norwich, and the local smugglers are keen that nobody hears their services are at risk. I'm sorry that we couldn't meet in person, but I do detest violence, especially when it may happen to me. By the time you stuff the note into your pocket, you can already hear the approaching rabble. We don't like nobody sticking their noses in where they don't belong. That includes you and that sneaky jit that were here before. The dealer draws you 2 monster cards. Okay. 35 health. Oh god. Traps or no traps, that's the question, and I think it's no traps, but it's a small arena. 5 a dust and the jack. Man, oh man. You get benefits from skipping the intro, because the enemies still have to spawn. Ah, for parrying that thing I get punished! Thanks, but no thanks. At least the king does not... Oh, nah, man, nah. Not even going to finish that thought. Okay, fair enough. That's my fault. I dodged the wrong way. Nice. Okay, I lost 25 health. This should have been the third encounter? No. With your pursuers defeated, you plan to return to Carlo to give him the bad news regarding the Kraken. This card's token is now yours. No, this was not the third encounter. Good God. I don't have a magical artifact. Lucky. You come across an injured adventurer whose battered and bloodied armor tells you he's seen combat recently. Ask him his troubles. I've been chasing a pack of thieves that attacked my home village at Ambertown. I killed some of them in an ambush, but I fear I lack the strength to chase the rest down. If you have any honor, you will find those jackals and make them pay. Ambertown Hero. Cursed Gambler.
Don't you find it interesting to consider that you're sitting at my table to play our game, recalling sitting at a table playing another game? Circles and cycles without end.
In an old tavern at the end of a dark forest, you meet a gambler. Care to try your luck at the cards? He asks with a wicked gleam in his eye. Well, sure. He grins diabolically as you sit down, making you uneasy. The stakes are this. If you win, I'll give you something from my collection of magical items. If I win, then I'll curse you instead. The dealer draws you. He deals the cards and you play around. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that's dope. You play poorly, the man says. You play poorly. The man says, since you've been such a good sport, I'll let you choose the curse. Corrupt healers is awful. Infected rings. Don't even want to know what that does because I have 4 rings right now. Corrupt healers. Oh, well, I have 0 gold, so that's not a problem. Whenever the player is healed, they also lose 1 gold for every 2 health points healed. Would you like to play another round? How about no? A shame, the man remarks. You probably would have won the next round. Oh, I forgot about that part.
Nothing more than the chance to see how you handle yourself in these circumstances.
You have caught up with the Ambertown village raiders. You call out, stay your hand, who call out, stay your hand, adventurers, and we will share the spoils with you. Refuse to deal with the thieving scum. You tell them to ask their gods for more mercy than you are about to show them. The dealer draws you 1 monster card.
A pleasure to see the queen return.
What? 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 What though? Oh, she's got her crossbow with her. Oh, that's a 3-hit combo. Good lord, man. Ass hat. I didn't mean to attack her there. She's... Oh. I parried that shit, man. I'm doing my best. Nope, nope, nope. Ow! Have that back. Nope. Not happening. Yeah, attack your own thing, please. The timing on this damn crossbow is awful. Don't attack her in the back while she's attacking. That seems like a very bad choice or course of action. Dodge! Dodge! Ha! Ho! Ha! Hi! Hiyo! Nice. Only, quote-unquote, only last 6 health here. But that's because I have this good armor. I have medium armor equipped right now. All due to the cooldown reduction, I say. You carefully turn out the thieves' pockets. I healed for 20. Nice. The dealer draws you 2 gain cards. That was the survivalist's ring proccing. 15 health. Cool. And 1 food gain. Buddy! In an old tavern at the edge of the dark forest, you meet a gambler. Care to try your luck at the cards? He asks with a wicked gleam in his eye. Except he grins diabolically at as you sit down, making you uneasy. The stakes are these. If you win, I'll give you something from my collection of magical items. If I win, then I'll curse you instead. He deals the cards and you play around. I couldn't see a thing. Deja vu. You play poorly, the man says. Since you've been such a good sport, I'll let you choose the curse. Compensation is the one where you lose gold whenever you finish a combat. And haunted is the one where all items are cheaper, but you gain a curse every time you buy an item. So... this was pretty funny. Whenever your player purchases a new item, they gain a curse.
I am proud of my array of curses.
Would you like to play another round? Well, yeah, sure. Excellent! The man grins, shuffling the cards again. He deals the cards and you play around. I was hoping for higher chances at success, maybe? It's gotta be that one at some point, man! You play poorly. The man says, since you've been such a good sport, I'll let you choose. Cowardice or surprise attack. That doesn't look good. Cowardice. The player cannot choose a combat encounter choice if there are any other choices. Oh god. No. A shame, the man remarks. You probably would have won the next round. No, probably not. I tried twice. Now I know which one he picks, though. Every time. 100%. You've discovered the exit to this area. You embark upon the next leg of your adventure.
Did you expect me to tell your fortune?
We are still not down, huh?
Fortune teller is at their most base and despicable when they...
I am down to 0 food. Mages sell only specific items that they've discovered in faraway lands. Their prices can be high, but they also pay well for anything that catches their interest. Greetings, wise traveler. I want your stuff, and you look like you're gonna die.
Is your equipment more important than your health? Tough questions.
No, especially not with a mage. World Helm's gonna go. Occult ring. Nope, the Ring of Survival's not gonna proc again. It's gonna go Ring of Hindsight. No need for that anymore. Occult ring is good. I need that. Angel wing. How much is your food? 6 per. I'm gonna lose that money anyways. That was pretty awful. Twisted Canyon. Well, you see a weapon glinting in the sunlight lying next to a skeleton at the bottom of the canyon. From the top of the canyon you can see few handholds in its steep walls. Let's climb down. Oh, that's different text. You can see few handholds. You carefully make your way down to this side of the rocky cliff. As you approach the bottom, your hands slip and you fall ungracefully to the ground. You retrieve the weapon from the ancient corpse and gain a rat cleaver. Nice. I will equip that because I don't have the headman's blessing. A battle at Brooktop. That's gonna be my end.
Detect what lies here.
A light draws you to a nearby hilltop where you see a warlock disappear in a cloud of sulfur, leaving behind his summoned minions. Why can I not attack? Ah, because I'm a coward. Halfway down the hill you lose your footing and make the remainder of your escape tumbling headlong over rocks through scraggly bushes. When you eventually come to rest at the foot of the hill, you're no longer being chased. You clamber to your feet and brush yourself down sheepishly. The dealer draws you 2 pain cards. That's awful. Oh god. There goes my Ring of Hindsight. There goes my health. Cowardice is awful.
Fine, companion. I'm sure you'll leave this one in time.
Cowardice is
You do
awful.
seem to have the temperament for friends, even in the animal kingdom. I can hear her summoning her children. This fight will be bloody.
Yeah, I bet. In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. Priests have some skill in tending wounds, but they excel at removing curses for a price, of course. Approach the shop. Greetings, wise traveler. I have much to offer you. I don't have a good way to gain gold.
Sell your weapons for a square meal.
I need my weapon, by the way, because if I don't sell, like if I sold my weapon and got to the Queen of Radman, I would die. I need that weapon. I'm gonna sell the axe. Killing streak is gonna have to go. A cold ring is gonna have to stay. It's $10. Definitely gonna get rid of the chains of rage. It's 32. Angel wing not necessary. 41. Is that enough to buy good food? Yeah, 5 food. 5 food is enough to get me through this. And now as for healing.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
Insufficient gold! Ah! The mage. Fun! I forgot that curse. Okay, okay. That gold is gonna go then. I will leave the shop. Man, I wish I could have kept my armor. What did I keep there? I kept the occult ring. That's right. Because I have a lot of curses. That's why I kept it. Technically, I should do plus 18 damage with the occult ring. Stranger in the shadows. There is a priest right next to me. I would like to take the step back again. Heal up. No, heal up for what? We don't want this. Am I gonna heal up enough? Nah, I don't want this. On a dark moonlit night down a lonely road, you encounter a hooded stranger. Greetings, friend. I am in need of some sustenance. Would you be willing to offer some of your vigor in exchange for gold? He asks, taking out a bag of coins. What happens if I decline? As you wish, the stranger remarks and melts into the shadows. The Lizard
Few
Dome.
have seen the homelands of the lizard men, and fewer still survive the experience. This token will unlock more cards if you can defeat this encounter.
One night you're captured by lizardmen and brought before their king. You're stripped of your equipment and must choose an opponent to fight in their underground arena. Well, that's not good.
Shame to see a piece that has been vanquished yet refuses to leave the...
Wait, did you strip me of my shield? Light armor, rusty axe. Yeah. Oh, that's awful. That is awful. Oh! That indicator missing, though. Come on, come here. I want you. In my life. Hey. Hi. One hit. Cool. Oh. Hey, lady. Oh, fun. I wonder, is that thing damaging? This is gonna take a while. Probably not, because she does do a ridiculous amount of damage with her fireball. And I do very little damage with my current equipment set, because I do not have my occult ring. And my rat cleaver. Come here. Come here. Oh, that does do damage! Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know. I ran through it once before and it didn't do damage then, so I thought it was just cosmetic, but it's not.
Die here, and your corpse will feed the rats.
Well, that was awful.
Cold embrace of death.
That was close, though. That was closer than it looked. I actually know how to fight the Lich, and that was a good arena to fight her in. Without the shield, it's horrible. Had they left the shield to me, I would have beaten that Lich every day of the week. Alright, fair enough. For participating in the Desert Cult ceremony, you receive gained 10 max health. Skull Cap of Prophecy. Desert of the Damned. For discovering the truth behind the attacks on Nullwich Port, you receive these cards. The Tavern Attack. The Landlocked Lover 3. And for the moment, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I'll see you in the next episode as well. Thank you very much for watching, and until then, bye-bye.